So raised in Arkansas.
Born in Michigan, raised in Arkansas. Bookworm, yes. Loved the bookmobile that came to the end of our street every week. Loved that. Of course, then was the band geek, big band geek. I wouldn't have known about Henderson, but when I was in 9th grade, the band director there offered 3 band scholarships to band camp, the famous band camp. And so I went with my best friend, loved it. And then they told me, you know, when you're ready to go to college, you're welcome to come here, and they offered me a scholarship. And, I mean, some of the friends I'm still friends with. I mean, that's where I made some of those.
That's great.
Some of those really important, life-changing events. I mean,
now give me one of those lines. One summer at band camp.
It's so funny. I've done that before to tell a story, and of course, you know,
how's it go? Every
kid knows that, and my son just starts cracking up. One time at band camp. No,
that's good. You studied journalism? Is your degree in journalism?
Well, I was assistant editor of the school paper my sophomore and junior years, and then was editor my senior year. And had taken a news writing class my senior year. The editor of the local paper was actually teaching the class. So before the class was over, he said, "I'd love to hire you when you graduate." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." So I made $3.50 an hour. Big money.
That's excellent.
In little tiny Arkadelphia. It was a daily paper, the Daily Siftings Herald, strange name. But it was great. I covered a couple of murder trials.
How long did you do that?
A year and a half. Then I got married. Then moved around a little bit. Then came down here.
Work?
No.
While being mommy?
I did.
Young mommy?
I did, but it was work I could do from home.
Okay.
Did some contract work, just things that I could find.
Writing
things? Publishing, some writing, different.
Senior year, McKinney North High School.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs have a baseball team. You are a baseball mom.
I'm a baseball mom, and it's just. And I didn't grow up watching sports. My dad, and my brother didn't watch sports at all. They were, you know, other than fishing shows, because that was my dad's industry. But yeah, you know, you grow up watching them on the field from the time they're little, and you just. And then as a freshman, the thing that was so fun about it was by his senior year, of the roughly 12 kids on varsity, 10 of them had played ball together off and on since they were like 6.
Wow.
So knew all the parents. We were really a tight-knit family. And to watch all those kids who I'd been watching since they were about 6, and here they are, these big senior boys. And so yeah, senior year was very emotional for me. It was. I cried harder at the baseball banquet than I cried at graduation, just because those were my boys.
Are the other boys baseball players?
No.
Not at all?
No interest. They got dragged to so many ball games when they were little. Neither one of them. They're like, no.
What are they like?
Adam, the middle one, 17, is a skateboarder. And then the younger one, he played football for one semester, not even a semester, for one fall in like Pee Wee football, and didn't like it. We thought he would, but didn't like it. And they like their video games, and he likes art, and you know, they're good
whatever
boys.
Turns them on. All right, talk to me about Community Band. Oh, you got band roots.
Actually, I had done a story about it when they first got going for Angie, like 6 years ago, and. And so I went, but the kids were a lot littler then. Will was playing baseball then. I did it for about 5 or 6 months, and it was just too much it was too hard. But I want to try it out again. So I did, and I mean, again, you walk in.
I don't even know what instrument you play.
French horn. It's the greatest group of people, and we practice every Thursday night, and it's just, again, you're going back to your roots, and it's like, oh.
Do you have to audition for it? Mm-mm. Anybody can.
No, anybody who wants to dust off their old band instrument can come and try it. It's just the best group of people.
And do you get gigs?
Oh yeah, the City Arts Commission has been wonderful and supportive and generous with us, and so we get some grants from them. So there are some that we automatically kind of do in McKinney.
Like what?
It's a good give back one. We do 3 to 4 a year at MPAC at Performing Arts Center. So
and this is not a paid gig. This is all volunteer. Yeah. Not for profit.
We're a paid gig if it's like a private thing, like when Country Lane hires us to do Veterans Day.
But you don't get paid.
Oh no, it just goes to buy music and that kind of thing.
Let's talk about the Visitors Bureau.
Okay.
When did you come to work here?
2007, November 2007. They created the position of communications manager. Actually, to get to know the town was when I worked for McKinneyNews.net, because that's when I got to know the directors around at a lot of the attractions, was just getting out and doing stories. And so that just naturally, then when the job came open here, I don't go to everything, but I try to go to as much as I can.
How do you juggle that with the boys?
Well, they don't care to go. They're old enough now. If they were littler, I wouldn't be able to do it. But they're old enough, they don't, they're like, oh, there goes Mom again, Put your camera, if they come down here with me, they're like, Mom, do you need to take pictures again? Come on. It's okay. I like to have them, I know when they're older, they'll appreciate the fact that their mom was involved in the community, and maybe that'll encourage them to do the same thing. That's what I'm hoping. There's just something, I just love the feeling of it, and the people here. This job is, it's so corny when you hear, oh, if you do what you love, you're not working a day, and it's so true.
That's great.
We work hard, but it's not work. It's just not work. It's work.
Well, they can stop paying you.
No, please no. My kids need to eat. I could stand.
They're old enough they can work.
I could stand and miss a few meals, but the kids need to eat, and we need to have a house.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good.